3DO.
They came from the depths of the void, an ancient enemy of an ancient people. No one knows why they hate us so, or why they have made war upon us. Some say the struggle against their evil is the mandate of heaven. Though their origins and purpose are shrouded in mystery, their plan is simple. They travel, they land, and then they conquer. Now they are here on our world to do to us what they have done to so many others. And they will do it, unless someone stops them.
Come with me. You have much to learn before you can deal with the likes of those monsters. Since the arrival of the devils, foul creatures and evil spirits have appeared throughout the land. These signs and omens can have but one meaning, that your destiny is part of the mandate of heaven.
Hi guys, and welcome to the Let's Play of Might and Magic 6. The Mandate of Heaven. I haven't played this game before and don't know anything about it. So let's see.
Having cheated death during the night of shooting stars, you find yourself as far from your village of Sweetwater as old Falagar's magic could take you. 3 years have passed while Falagar imparted what knowledge he could to train you in your chosen professions. But the time came at last when he could teach you no more, and you have ventured into the world to seek your fame and fortune. Now, a world away from your lost home, you have stumbled across evidence of a terrible conspiracy involving a new religious cult. 5 letters from King Roland to his wife Catherine, and a letter from the King of the Devils to a wicked traitor named Sulman have turned up in an abandoned goblin camp. Your fate seems inextricably bound to these letters and that awful night, and your role in the events to come may be larger than anyone could imagine. The tools you have are but a small sum of gold, your wits, and a lot of potential. The roads ahead are infinite, and all the choices are yours to make. So choose wisely. Good luck.
So it looks like I can create party or quick start. Let's create our party. So we have 4 characters.
I'm ready. Choose me.
So this is how
Choose me or suffer.
Okay. So a paladin, archer, cleric. Okay. If I rightly give me a tooltip. Paladin. A cross between knight and cleric. Paladins perform both roles well, but not as well as the more focused classes they borrow from. Like knights, paladins can learn to use any type of weapon or armor, although they don't have as many choices to begin with. Paladins also begin with the spirit realm of magic, and can also learn to use the clerical mind and body realms. They can, however, learn to use the greater realms of light and dark, nor any of the elemental realms. Paladins that are true to their cause may be promoted to Crusader, gaining 1 hit point and spell point per level, and ultimately to Hero, gaining another hit point and spell point per level. Paladins may learn all of the secondary skills. Okay. What about an archer? Like paladins, the archer is a hybrid of a knight and sorcerer classes. Archers may learn to use any type of weapon, specializing in the bow, of course, but they may never learn the shield or plate armor skills. They are compensated by beginning with the air realm of magic and may eventually learn to use the rest of the elemental realms. The greater realms of light and dark are, however, beyond their grasp. Archers can be promoted to battle mage, gaining 1 hit point and 1 spell point per level, and eventually may become warrior mages, gaining another hit point and spell point per level. All of the secondary skills are open to the archer. Okay. So what about cleric? Clerics in Enroth are adventuring spellcasting holy men. A cleric is a mediocre fighter but an excellent spellcaster, with spells concentrating on healing and defensive themes. Clerics and sorcerers are the only two classes that can learn from the mirrored path of the light and the dark, and the awesome spells these realms of magic offer. They are unfortunately rather limited in their weapons, with mace, staff and bow being their only choices. Armor is a little better, with plate being the only kind forbidden them, and they have no restrictions on secondary skills. With much diligence and study, clerics can be promoted to priest, gaining 1 hit point and spell point per level, and eventually high priest, gaining another hit point and spell point. Okay. So we have a sorcerer. Students of the realm of elemental magic. Sorcerers concentrate on offensive and utilitarian magic. Sorcerers are downright rotten fighters, barely able to learn to use the dagger, the staff and the bow effectively. They are forbidden any kind of armor or shield and have the lowest hit points of all classes. With that aside, sorcerers can wield mighty offensive spells and have access to the mirrored path of the light and the dark, from which come the best spells in the lands. After plenty of spellcasting experience, sorcerers can be promoted to a wizard, gaining 1 hit point and 1 spell point per level, and then to archmage, gaining another hit point and spell point. No secondary skills are forbidden sorcerers. We have also a druid. Druids are hybrid of the sorcerer and cleric classes. They make poor fighters, better only than the lowly sorcerer, and have relatively few hit points. On the plus side, druids can use both sorcerer and clerical magic. Druids may not learn light and dark magic, and they can only use the staff, dagger and bow as weapons, while wearing only leather and shield as armor. All secondary skills are open to the druid, and as an added bonus, druids may begin the game with the learning skill. Druids can be promoted to Great Druid, gaining 1 hit point and 1 spell point per level, and eventually to Archdruid, gaining another spell point and hit point per level. Okay. So I think I will take the paladin, the archer, then I will change this cleric class to the knight. Let's see.
It's me you want. Are you ready?
It's help you need. Choose me. You ready? Let's go.
You gotta pick me.
Hey, you can count on me.
I'll be fit for your party.
Come on, choose me.
He looks like a knight. And instead of sorcerer, I would rather pick a druid.
It's me you want. Are you ready? Choose me.
Okay. So let's start with adjusting their stats. Let's start with a paladin. So once again, might. What does this do? Might. Might is a statistic that represents a character's overall strength and the ability to put that strength where it counts. Characters with a high might statistic do more damage in combat. Okay. Intellect. Intellect represents a character's ability to reason and understand complex abstract concepts. A high intellect contributes to sorcerer, archer, and druid spell points. So I could reduce this, or how do I? Yes. Personality. Personality represents both a character's strength of will and personal charm. Clerics, paladins, and druids depend on personality for their spell points. Okay. So I could. Can I? So this way. Okay. Endurance. Endurance is a measure of the physical toughness and durability of a character. A high endurance gives a character more hit points. Okay. Accuracy. Accuracy represents a character's precision and hand-eye coordination. A high accuracy will allow a character to hit monsters more frequently in combat. Okay. Speed. Speed is a measure of how quick a character is. A high speed statistic will increase a character's armor class and the rate with which the character recovers from attacks. Luck. Luck has a subtle influence throughout the game, but is most visible in the ability of a character to resist magical attacks and avoid taking as much damage from traps. Okay. These bonus points have to be distributed throughout the whole party, or this is one per character? I think this is for the whole group. Don't know. So skills. So Paladin is proficient with a sword. The sword skills covers most types of blades longer than a knife. Expert swordsmen gain a quicker attack, while master swordsmen may use any one-handed sword in their left hand and another weapon in their right. Normal. Skill added to attack bonus. Expert skill reduces recovery time. Master permits use of sword in left hand. Okay. Spirit magic. Spirit magic concentrates on spells involving life and death. Included are spells to raise the dead, spells that affect the undead, the spells that influence aging. Expert and master ranking permit access to greater versions of spirit spells. Okay. And I can give him 2 more spells which are available here. So shield skill that directly improves a character's armor class while a shield is employed. Expert and master ranking in the shield increases defensive bonus. Learn to use any type of weapon or armor, although an archer. So anyways, I will pick chain as a skill, and what else do I have? Does this do perception? Perception increases your chance of noticing a trap as it goes off and reducing or avoiding the damage it would cause. Perception also allows your character to notice treasures where others would not. Higher perception skills allows you to escape stronger traps and notice harder to find treasures. Okay. What about diplomacy? Diplomacy helps to soften the impact of begging, bribing, or threatening someone to get them to cooperate with you. The higher the skill, the less your reputation will suffer when you take any of those actions. Expert and master ranking will double and triple the effects of the diplomacy. Okay. So I will pick this. Yeah, I would rather pick, I don't know. You know, I will pick a shield. Yes. And for an archer, so spell points. Those are important, and personality is not important. So put this in intellect. Oh, I cannot put this in intellect. Interesting. Oh, I can. I can. Bow skill covers both bow and crossbow usage. Expert archers gain a speed increase with their weapon, while master archers can fire 2 arrows with every attack. And air magic. Air magic tends to be defensive and informational in nature and includes spells having to do with flight. Okay. So I would rather pick so I can pick maybe an axe skill. What about fighter? What does he? So I cannot remove this leather perk. Okay. So anyways, I will take chain, and bodybuilding, yes. And for here then I will take Disarm.